Hey everyone, it's Stamson, and I wanted to talk to you guys to clear up something and to address something else. One thing that I wanted to address right off the bat is that I swear in a video of mine prior, I said that I would do a Christmas special, and that's not always the case for every year, but this time because I said it, I wanted to go out and do it, and I did. I recorded a whole lot of stuff, and I didn't put it together. All I'm gonna say is that throughout the entire month there was an incident, not an incident, but just something that happened that it's now a death in the family. And I'm not gonna say it's taking me back so hard that I can't even like edit a video. It's just I'm gonna be honest with you, I just chose not to. I just chose not to do anything with the footage I took for the Christmas special because I just didn't want to. And so I'm just going to go ahead and work on that now because I'm just feeling better. So I'm feeling more ready to actually go back into making content again. Uh, I did also wanted to bring up that yes, it's very old news, but still very insane to actually think about nowadays. That GTA 6 for the first time was not only announced but revealed by officially Rockstar Games. I can't tell you. It was like it was in the middle of December when it was like an actually revealed, and of course, people couldn't even wait one more day. So the trailer gets leaked a day prior, and I didn't even know this. Like I'm not chronically online. I didn't even know that the trailer was leaked. I was just scrolling through YouTube and saw that Rockstar released a video a day early, and I was like, oh, I guess the countdown timer they had for the premiere just ended early. Turns out it's because somebody leaked it, which that makes sense. And also, GTA 5's source code itself got leaked incredibly recently as well, which of course, right? When you, I'm this the first one I'll give sympathy for Rockstar because like that's something they've been willingly keeping behind closed doors and waiting for the right opportunities to present it. And unfortunately, they didn't get that since they had to present it earlier than they anticipated, which you know what that sucks. But for the GTA 5 source code, failure to keep secret, like I'm just gonna say it. That's on you. You have made this game for 2013, remastered it for 2014, right? Because if I remember, yeah, it came out on in 2013, and basically that was at the end of the PS3's life cycle, and in 2014 was the beginning of the PS4's life cycle. So all throughout that, you'd think that they as well as like you know you'd think you'd think that they would update like not the source code but the protection they have right from bad actors, bad modders. Because like this is players that like mod single player, which is like fine. Even Rockstar is mostly fine with that. But multiplayer, it's not connected to servers that do actually lead back to Rockstar and into regular individuals, and they choose not to. I don't know. They choose at all not to protect that for the entirety of the PS4 era, and now when it has been remastered again for the PS5 era and like Xbox like Series S era, they still keep it peer to peer, and they still do not have any protection for like their software. And then so I'm gonna be honest with you, they should not be surprised this happened for the GTA 5 source code leak. They put this on themselves. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. And also, the community's outrage to see that there were so many single player projects just iced for online, right? For good reason from a business perspective, not from a not yeah, from a company, sure, not from a development perspective. From a development perspective, I guarantee you developers have more fun working with single player than multiplayer for many obvious reasons. But of course, the what's it called? Executives are like, you know, this game online makes a lot of money. You know, all this other projects that we have genuine development time for, and went beyond just like just a concept stage. Let's just drop that, and they did. And you know what? We have been saying this forever, and a lot of the community has not believed us that Rockstar has genuinely just canceled shit just for multiplayer. And a lot of people were like, no, they don't, man. It's just they just haven't made anything yet. Like if they would have, they would have shown it. They just canceled it. They just didn't show it, right? Years ago. Listen, all I can say is the development team put this on themselves because I don't think that's an executive decision to specifically not protect your data and to specifically not protect your online assets. That's a development thing. I'm pretty sure that it's up to you to fix and to protect. The fact they didn't and the fact this happened, it's on them. I really don't have any sympathy at all. But again, for the GTA 6 one, that here, let me just completely explain this. For a lot of people that don't know, there is two like parts going on right now. There is the multiplayer part where it's just like I'm gonna be honest with you, it's basically interns right now. It's basically the dudes that like bring you coffee while you're working that are coding right now for online. That's why it took them God knows how many years to add the cop cars in game. I'm gonna say that it's cool that you can finally get one, but it's been 10 fucking years. You really tell me you couldn't take the actual car model? It's not unique, by the way. It's just a car model with like unique textures. You couldn't take that car model and just make it monetary and online to buy it, right? You really couldn't do that. You could do that with the attack buzzard. You could do that with the blazer. Oh, well, not the blazer. The buzzard. Not the, I said buzzard. What's it called? The laser. That's what it's called. The laser. You did that with the rhino tank. You couldn't do it with the cop car. All right, you know what? I guess it's because it's called Grand Theft Auto, and you're like criminals. But wouldn't it also, how about this? We're just breaking the fourth wall, being meta. Wouldn't it be illegal to own a cop car? So wouldn't it, I don't know, make sense with the theme that you're a criminal that does stuff outside the law still? Come on, there is literal loopholes you can give yourself if you want to, right? If you want to do the stuff that the community's asked for, and they just don't most of the time. Like, do you know how long it's been? Actually, not how long it's been, but how long it took for them to add the heavy rifle. It's been in the in-game, not the complete like finished version, but the idea of it has been in the game files for so long. And it took until the Cayo Perico update where they finally, no, not the Cayo Perico, it was the next update after that, which was the contract. It took them up until the contract to finally be like, oh, we already have an idea for a gun that the community wants. So let's add it. It took them that long? Like, I'm dead serious, and it has to be the dudes that bring you coffee working on the game right now. In no way this is the actual development team. No fucking way. And if it is the actual development team, it's just two developers. In which two developers can, like, do a lot. Like, we've seen this in, like, the source code, like, Half-Life shit. Like, very, very small, basically one-man armies can do a lot. But the fact that it's Rockstar Games we're talking about and not me and my brother and my fucking, like, garage with two computers, the fact that it is Rockstar Games that can't, I don't know, give a couple more devs, at least like five more devs for the amount of time they have to between these updates to just add a couple stuff in is insane. Insane. Like, I know that GTA 6 has been taking a lot, but if I'm just gonna completely believe the fucking I'm just gonna completely believe what we've seen, what we have heard, and that GTA 6 went into full development after Red Dead 2, which makes sense from a business perspective. Rockstar is a big company. It's not mega huge. It's like pretty fucking big. It's not like the fucking entire like all the black sites of the CIA like agencies are all across the world full of like employees. It's just a big company, and the big company would work mainly on their main titles at a time, not all at the same time, but at a time. So it makes sense that after GTA 5, that Red Dead Redemption 2 went into full development, released in 2018, and then after that, GTA 6 is finally in full development and is supposedly coming out 2024. Then again, you know what we saw? Well, what was it? It was Red Dead Redemption 1, GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. They were all set to have genuine dates, and it delayed years and months afterwards. So, truth is, even though it says coming 2024, I'm going to be honest with you, it's likely coming 2028 or 2025. That's just the truth of it. That is the genuine truth of it, and it's unfortunate. No. It didn't say coming 2024. It did say coming 2025, I think. In that case, that it is basically likely to come out around 2026 or 7. That's just the truth of it. I hate it, but it's just the way they are. And you know what? I'm fine with that, because usually 10 times out of 10, it is a complete experience, which means that it has the full campaign, extras, a bunch of other little assets that you, the player, can use, all the while completely not being bugged for the most part, which is great. It is something that that should be an industry standard, but is not. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it ever was an industry standard. It's just the odd dogs that just do it very well that we all like. But you know what? At least it is finally revealed. At least it is coming out, and I am excited to see it. I already saw it. I mean, excited to finally play it. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only quarrels I had with GTA 6 was learning about GTA 6 through the leaks. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that Rockstar really likes their detail, but Red Dead 2, I'm fine with Red Dead 2. You have to take your whole rifle and holster it on your shoulder and back, because it's basically a Western movie, the video game. Now, the GTA games, they need to be arcadey. If I take an M4 as Jason and I sling it to my back and it doesn't disappear, and then I take out, if it basically Max Payne 3's itself, right? If I can't holster an entire weaponry of weapons in my pockets, and I have to carry a couple at a time like in Red Dead, I'm gonna be genuinely upset. Because GTA just is an arcadey game. It just is. And that's why I like it. That's why it's just plenty fun to play the single player and multiplayer of GTA. You know why? Because out of nowhere, let's say I'm just minding my own business and I accidentally start a gang attack while walking down the street, and some dude comes out and one-shots me with a million, a 1,000 round a second pistol, right? Because that is a fucking thing. That is a genuine feature of the AI. And I get pissed. You know what I do? I don't just walk up and use my very specific manipulated arsenal that can only fit my character. I just pull out a fucking minigun and I ice the dude. You know what? That's fine. I hope that GTA 6 still is arcadey. It still has a lot of fun elements, because Red Dead, like I said, it's basically a Western movie, the video game. Have you ever actually watched most original Western movies? Not newer, 2020 era Western movies, The Harder They Fall. The Harder They Fall, I think, it's a fun movie. I wouldn't really say it's a Western the way I've grown up with them. The way I've grown up with them is there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of people just talking and doing stuff slowly, and then bits of actual action that resolves itself very quickly. And that's not exactly Red Dead, but it is a lot of dialogue and a lot of action. That, I'm gonna be honest with you, the action in Red Dead is fun, but I think they could have done it just a bit better. I can go into that a little bit later, but at least the ragdolls look cool. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I really, really, really hope that in GTA 6 the ragdolls are still good, because I've only ever played some of the earlier games, and I think a little bit of 4, but mostly 5. And seeing the genuine ragdoll physics of GTA 4 compared to 5, I was like, why the fuck did you downgrade it? I don't get it. But hopefully they learned their lesson. They got a better idea of the Euphoria engine after after Red Dead 2, and it'll work best in GTA 6. That's what I'm hoping. The only other thing is I'm really looking forward to next year is the Fallout TV show, because I'm curious about that. I am very genuinely curious of how they're going to implement whatever into whatever, basically. Uh, Fallout, it's a very unique title, I'd say. It's not like GTA, because GTA is like very explicitly criminal, like the criminal underworld that you're like going through. It's basically just Scarface through many different ways, right? Not just Scarface, but it is just a criminal element. You're always in the perspective of criminals, and the endings are always either you die, a very sad ending happens, you kill someone else and it's very sad, or you maybe go have like a happy ending or whatever, right? Most of the time. But for Fallout, it's a very open-ended story structure. I don't know how to describe it, like apocalypse action. So I guess if they can, encapsulate apocalypse action into a series, which doesn't sound too hard. The hardest thing, but with these things, is always characters. The hardest thing, especially, is always characters, because of course the fans are going to get mad at whatever just doesn't look right or doesn't look like the exact video game effects in the game or whatever. But it's the action that keeps basically everybody engaged. Not the action, but the character that keeps everybody engaged, basically. So if they can encapsulate that pretty fine, it'll do just fine. All right, it'll be mostly fine. I was gonna say something else, completely forgot what it was, but that's it. I am gonna say that I am gonna go ahead and just begin working on my Christmas project, which Christmas is now over, and just start working on it and get it out soon. Thankfully, it's already all recorded. All I need to do is just edit the footage together and just send it and just upload it, so it'll be fine. But that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know that things have just been happening this month. So not things we at all expected this month at all, but life happens. So I'm gonna be honest with you, after going periods at a time with just stuff happening, I don't blame at all. I don't blame Corey for not uploading for months at a time. I mean, it is genuinely true what they say: shit happens and life happens. I don't have anything else to say. Hope you guys have a good day. Way better than our month throughout the week. But New Year should be coming in a couple days. I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that I've met a single person who's genuinely met their New Year's resolution. So I'm just gonna drop that completely, and just say that it's gonna be fun writing 2024 on like paper now, instead of 2023. It just looks weird. That's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you all soon.